Coach, just take your post-game thoughts after the night's loss to NKU.
Yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed with our performance. I thought we had a good week of practice. It's why I wanted to play those guys. They're organized, they're good. They put it on you fast, and we didn't start on time. So we're still a young team. We're still working through stuff. This is a great lesson to learn now and not a week from now. So I think my team understands that. I think they're disappointed. They know they can play better than that. And that's the good news. Is the glass is, as I always say, always half full. And we'll get on the bus tomorrow, get another shot at them in their home gym. So it'll be a great test, and keep moving on.
Yeah, obviously you just pointed out you travel to their home gym tomorrow and take them on. What do you want to see differently tomorrow? What adjustments do you want to see your team make?
A better start. I thought scouting wise, we did what we were supposed to do. The team understood what they were doing. There was several things that, defensively, we weren't super aggressive back row. We didn't stop their left sides very well, and that was something that we trained all week and talked about. We had to win that battle. And then little things like off blocker defense that, we've done well in the past and we've done well this preseason. It didn't show up tonight. And if you're going to beat good teams, especially in the MAC, teams like NKU, you have to win the little battles. You have to win the discipline battles because, frankly, they're more veteran. They've had players there for a long time, and you can't just leave it to talent. You have to leave it to discipline, things that you can control. So we're still a work in progress. We're still working hard. I mean, I'm still proud of my team. Their response is good. They're mature about it. They understand that they can do better than that, and they're excited that we get to go get another crack at it, and we don't have to wait another year.
So tomorrow, how important will it be to come out of the gates with a strong start? I know that it was kind of a neck and neck battle the whole time today, and it felt like neither side could really pull away too much with a lead. But talk to me about how important it is to kind of jump out of the gate with some kind of momentum.
Yeah, I think it's really important. That's something I picked up in my coaching career, and I push into my team is you got to start on time. So like you're not going to play perfect. When you play better teams, they're going to exploit you, especially when you play them the second day in a row. Now they've got you scouted, and they're a little more veteran than we are. So you have to come out with the things like great energy. You've got to have high levels of confidence. Now playing on their floor, so take some risks and serve receive. Find your rhythm for the end line. You can't serve easily against a team like that. I mean, they hit 300 tonight. No one's hit 300 against us yet. So we did not do a good job at the net defensively, and that's something that we're good at. So, the team understands the challenge, but you've got to come out with a little more intensity. You've got to find that kind of inner competitor in you, knowing you're going to play a good team at home.
Kind of going off of that, what do you think it'll take tomorrow to stop the? Sorry, I have the names right here.
Yeah. Basically, all their pin players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Oh my gosh, man, I'm losing it. Allison Ridley and Sydney Bray at the net. I mean, they had a lot of kills I saw. And
Yeah.
What needs to go differently tomorrow to kind of stop those two?
Well, one, you can't give them second opportunities. So it's kind of red light, green light. Either I can't score and I'm going to give the ball back, and in that scenario, we've got to win some defensive battles. Or I kind of like the set and I've got to be a little more aggressive. And I think at times our young players, they were mindful but almost not aggressive enough. Yeah. So it takes time. It's finding that balance. Late in the game, Grace is like, hey, I'm in a bad spot. What we train, like, don't make errors. But then it's like at 24-24, what you don't want to do is give their hitters who are playing really well another opportunity. So we've got to be a little more aggressive offensively. We've got to finish plays faster, or not be afraid to get blocked in certain scenarios. And then obviously defensively, we've got to do a better job. I mean, I think this is the first match from the right side. I think Wendy played pretty well. I thought Lauren had a tough night. It was the first night we haven't really had double-digit kills and blocks out of her. So I expect her to fire it back in there tomorrow. She's a tough Chicago kid. She's not going to be down for long. She's the future of this program. She knows that. I think she's disappointed with her performance tonight. But, if she can turn it up tomorrow night and Wendy can kind of have a repeat of tonight, it should be a different outcome.
Speaking about Lindy, I'd say, I mean, from what I could tell, she arguably looked maybe the most comfortable in a lot of ways, at least early. I know, obviously, the game changed and the flow changes, but can you just touch on, just kind of her early performance and if she can kind of get into that flow and that rhythm?
Sure. Well, it's not her natural position. So she's technically a middle. So she's learning that position on the fly. So I think offensively, she's picking it up pretty good. I think defensively at times, like she gets a little stuck. And that's just going to take time and experience. So, but I liked what she did offensively. She was smart when she didn't like it. She still took good swings and kept take care of the ball. Her hitting percentage was really good. She had some timely kills for us. And like hopefully we can keep developing that with her, and she's a really good server. I mean, she missed late in the game, but that's the freshman stuff. When you've got Creech and Lindy and Coyne and Grace out there, you're playing 4 freshmen. You have to allow them to develop through those moments. They are the future of the program. I'm not hiding from that. Like I've got to get those kids run time. I have to allow them to succeed and fail. On nights when they don't have it, I've got to keep giving them other chances because it's within them, and it's what's going to make us great 2-3 years from now. So I would never put the team in jeopardy to lose a match just to play people. So if they're in, I think they're helping us win. However, it comes at a cost when you play that many freshmen at once. So hopefully, tonight was a great learning experience for them. Some of the stuff they did well to pick up on, some of the stuff they didn't do well, they can make changes, and that's going to be how the year goes. We're gonna live vicariously through these freshmen out there at times, and the nights that they go off, and Maul and Lauren are 2 examples. When they go off, we're not losing.